So, Siege. I'm going to be naming this one Not Even Close, baby. And you're gonna see why, because a lot of these matches, maybe you shouldn't really play like this, and maybe we're a little bit close. So I got outspeed by this. I was like, whoops, and I got slow. Because of that slow, the turn order is messed up. But let's see if we actually can still do enough damage. My robe was on a lot of damage for the main reason. If things go wrong, that's just a lot of damage. And I could say, like, put him very tanky and that kind of stuff if things goes wrong. No, you just want more damage. That's the way to save things. Could have been very wrong. Could have went very wrong. Then we have the next fight. And we're gonna play into a certain way where we are pretty sure that we could have been fully fucked. Wait, what is this RNG, man? Like, for some reason I'm getting the right RNG in Siege when the Siege is already won and it doesn't really matter all too much. Or just in general, I don't even know. Like, this team always get like very good RNG except that one time in the Siege tournament, but yeah, this team just wins on like a very weird way. I don't even know how, where, or when. Next matchup, well, pretty straightforward. I got Rogan. I definitely do want to have, like, don't worry guys, there's going to be more wonky teams of teams that I haven't used before. Now you're all seeing like the teams that I have before. I'm going into some weirder teams at some point later. I want more LD5s to be able to go for 10 hits, but that was a very tanky unit. So this is going to be a clip that's going to be a little bit longer, and this is also going to be a little bit more of a weird fight that I've never done before. So we do have the Manon. Manon is on Vampire Destroy. It's probably not the best build as of this case right here. But the main thing which I thought about was I don't really care about Manon being reset or anything. I just know that the damage of the Thessarian will always go into the... No, this shouldn't actually be that long of a clip. I'm not sure why this clip is 4 minutes. Did I do 2 fights back to back? Could be. Let's see. I don't even remember how I did this siege. Haha. Me just talking about random stuff. So, yeah, we do have that thing going 4 times. Was that 4? I think that was 4. Nice. Nice, Thessarian. Go 4 times. So, yeah, in this... Oh, I do remember this one was actually getting kind of close on certain points. They did take quite some procs, but moment that we actually kill a unit, we should be good to go, I guess. Good thing it didn't proc 4 times there. It would have been a lot worse if it procced 4 times over there. We have the stupid shield coming back. But we have Start of the End. And with Start of the End, we still have a lot of HP coming back. Well, not that much HP, but the immunity is nice. Can we actually kill this? No, we didn't kill him. That's too. So yeah, in the end, pretty weird of a team. You do see it from time to time with the Chandra. I do think it has potential with Cichlid. I would say any defense with Cichlid is pretty nice. Like, if your guild is not running any Cichlid defenses yet, I would probably recommend to talk to your guild lead and say for like, okay, maybe we want to check to see if we have enough Cichlids in the guild that we can throw a bunch of these Cichlids in, because it's just a lot of RNG. Like, the unit, in general, what do you want for defense? You want RNG for in defense. And the more RNG, the better. And getting good defenses at the moment is pretty hard. So the more RNG you can fit into a team, the better it probably is. That's also why things like Faye on defense have quite some value, because it just adds in a bunch of RNG. And this match is actually quite a bit longer than I thought. It doesn't have healers, but it still takes pretty long. The main thing why it took long is because every time, I'm not sure why, but the Cichlid is supposed to do the S3 random. It always did the S3 on the Manon, which can tank it pretty decently, but it took quite some while to get rid of those shields and that kind of stuff, because you're hitting wrong element. And the lime on this build is not that much. Then on to the next fight. This is one of those, I think I've mentioned it before in a previous video, or I didn't make a video of it, but Sonya on defense? What the hell does Sonya do on defense? That's such a weird unit on defense. So in this case, I could go for the Sonya kill first, but I was like, nah, I'm just gonna get rid of that thing first. But yeah, Sonya defense, I would say it's so easy to just simply put one unit in there with very high defense. Sonya's never going to be able to land the shit, even if it does go for the S2, which in this case it doesn't. S2, yeah, a lot of damage, 4.5k. Well, if it was armor broken by the Miang, maybe, I don't know. If you put something on high Nemesis, I think you can kind of get away with it. It gets somewhat towards a low point right now, but in the end, the Douglas was maybe not the best fit, or both the Douglas and the Dominic were not the best fit in here. But, well, I would say, I don't know. Interesting defense, least to say. Interesting defense. Is very good? I don't know. Now we have the next one of a team that I use pretty much all the time. This is pretty much my new Tractor Windy Lulu kind of team, or my Bolric Amelia Windy kind of team. This is my team I like to use all the time. I did see it lose once though. Like, the losing potential that you have on this team is getting so many debuffs from the Nora on the Windy, and then at some point she does extra damage from debuffs. So that one is kind of tricky, I would say. The Dominic is going to crit at some point on the Camilla. It's not going to do too much. That's definitely not an issue. But the main target you want to get rid of right here is that Nora, because Nora can take a lot of damage. This case I actually decided to remove the Dom, but in most cases I think I would remove the what's it called? Yeah, here you can see, like, at some point all of those dots kind of stack up. And you do get a lot of damage from all of those dots. So I've seen Windy Dyer. And I did lose a 1v1 from a Nora to Camilla before. Like, I legitimately lost that 1v1 because she never critted. And she does it all the time. Because she does my passive when I hit her. So that's definitely something you want to keep in mind. And this is one of those fights that definitely represent not even close. So I was like, Bella can handle a hit or two. I probably one-shot that thing. Okay, that's a lot more tanky than I thought. Can I two-shot it? No, I don't even two-shot it. Yikes. Can I kill it with this? Nope. Oh, this is not looking close. Not looking great. Not looking great. Can we kill it finally? Nope, still not killed. Also, then the cooldowns on the S2s are pretty long. This thing is bio though, so I was like, Endure, that definitely does help out. But then we had Bella going for another turn. And then Bella going for another turn, stripping. And stripping a lot over there as well. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna get fucked. But I do have the Bella killed. Yep. And now we have this unit in a 1v1, which is pretty interesting as well. S2 go for the killer, doesn't kill. He resisted the armor break. But because of the armor break resist, I have 2 more turns in which I'm 1 HP, and we can just go back and forth. Not even close, baby. Not even close. That Bella was mad, though. That Bella was hella mad. So, next fight. I've been liking this Mirrors in offense, because with Mirror and the Cichlid doing that much damage, you can just do this kind of stuff. It's kind of funny. And yeah, that's kind of the main thing about this team. And Annabelle, for some reason, always when I use Annabelle in Siege, it's just proccing too much. I literally decided to waste my heal because I didn't want to wake them up. And, Miss Critter. It's not 100% crit rate on that unit, but look at the damage from the Cichlid as well. Like, Cichlid has 1 damage. Actually, scales of crit rate, crit damage, of course, but it's speed scaling, so it's pretty nice in general. So, 23k without... Mirror does so much damage. The moment he has his S3 in, he does so freaking much damage. It's really insane. Like, what a freaking unit. So, yeah, in this case, is this the cleanest of offense? No. Was it fun? Yep. So, did it work out? Yep. How much do you do? S3? 10k Miss Critter. He does have those Miss Critters. He's not on. Then a next fight. Very typical team we have seen with the Shazam and the Perna and the Theomars. Perna technically is a stripper now as well, but if Perna, well, I forgot for a second that Shazam also strips on the S1. The S1 of Shazam actually feels pretty loaded, not gonna lie. Like, you have strip armor break on an S1, and you have counter in your own kit and that kind of stuff. That's actually kind of nasty, right? Like, how is this unit bad? Like, that's just something I wonder about from time to time. Like, I did this for the glancing. Now he's like, no, counter armor break. I'm like, hey, that's not great. I shouldn't be playing like this. Procker out would have been nice, but didn't get it. At least he didn't proc. That's also something beneficial. No sleeperinos, and that's a dead unit. This is not looking too great. Good thing that these units at least have a high res. At least the Rika has high res. So kill of 1, we stun 1. That's definitely good. This one is also closely leaving the battlefield. Not even close, baby. Double stunners with the heal back up there. I have to get rid of that Endure. The moment the Endure is gone, I can just kill it in the next turn, so that definitely makes it a lot easier. So in this case, you definitely do want to go for that kill. Can we get some sleepers? Nope, sleepers. Trick of Light. Are we gonna say goodbye to the Wusa as well? Wusa shield definitely still up there. I was like, I'm just gonna add in the damage, because if I wait one turn to add in the damage, yeah, well, he had Meditate anyways. I thought he had Meditate a little bit later. I got fooled by it once while playing, and fooled by it once while just talking about it right now. Oh, the Meditate is pretty short of a cooldown, so Shazam, I'm not sure if this is the main theme of Shazam that I like a lot, but I definitely do feel like he has quite some potential. Like, at some point, all of these Beast Monks, they just get loaded and loaded kits for Siege Defense. Like, I've been trying to make Kumar work for Siege Defense. It just doesn't work too well because he's stumbling down all of his damage into a Windy anyways, but it could be nice, I guess. And then the final hit, one of those hits that you should absolutely not do like this, I think, but is going to be pretty interesting. This is my Chilling from defense, and then also my Leonel for defense, and my Savannah for defense. So if we get a bunch of decent strips, not too much. We do get the proc though. So I do switch around this unit, the Leonel from Fire to Swift a lot. Most of the time he's actually Swift. But yeah, we do have the provoke on the self, or the threat state on the self, which is kind of funny. But look at that, 7k per hit. That's actually pretty nice damage, but we're gonna see even more damage. Look at this. If it crits, 11.6. What the fuck is that kind of damage, though? Like, if I had those hits earlier on, I would have, like, instantly stripped and that kind of stuff. But Chilling does so freaking much damage. It's really insane. So in this case, he's not gonna do as much damage because of no crit buff, and his crit rate isn't that high. There's also no armor break, but still, good 5k per hit. That's quite a lot of damage. And yeah, it's just funny with how this works. I would say that Leonel's pretty interesting. I do want to test out some other Leonel offenses as well, because especially for Arena, I think Leonel can be pretty nice. There's quite some ways to work around it. But yeah, that's it for the Siege. I did a 10-10. I did a very wonky 10-10. And I would call these matches not even close, baby. Guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely do like and subscribe, as that always helps me out. Write some nonsense in the comments. I read all of your stuff that you put in there. And guys, see you in the next